Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And guys, in this segment, this is my third video. In this video, I'm talking about how to install Active Directory on Windows Server 2019. And before going further, I would like to introduce you, the basic requirement for this installation of Windows Server 2019 itself is minimum like 1.4 gigahertz 64-bit processor. You should have a minimum 512 RAM, and hard disk should be 32 GB. And this Windows Server 2019 is available in three editions. One is data center, second one is standard, and third one is essentials. And it is available in two type installation. One is GUI, which is graphical user interface, and second one is core. So core is all about command based, and GUI is all about you will get interface, like you can click next, you can go back, like that. This is the difference between both the type of installation. So guys, basic information about it. And let's have some basic idea about my demo environment. So I have created one virtual machine like Windows Server 2019. In previous video I had given name Win 2K19 DC01, and I'm using one physical machine where I have i5 third generation 3.20 GHz processor, 16 GB RAM, and 64-bit operating system, which is my Windows 7. I'm talking about physical machine where I have installed VMware, and I'm doing this virtualization, and this will be my environment and all the configuration coming up videos, like how to configure core, server, RODC, child domain file, printer, Hyper-V, and certificate authority server. So guys, if you wish, if you feel it is informative, and if you want little more, you can subscribe my channel. So let me begin my virtual machine. So here I have one remote machine where this is what I was talking about. This is my physical machine, and this is my VMware, where in previous video I had deployed Windows Server 2019, and let's have a basic idea about it. So once again, it is telling 4 GB RAM, and memory I gave 60 GB. And this is name of this virtual machine 20K19 DC01, and it is in workgroup as of now, and IP address is 192.168.0.240.254. okay. And so we are gonna install install Active Directory. So Active Directory installation is like you can go to like add roles and features, because Active Directory domain service is a role. Okay, so either you can select from here, or you can go to manage. From here also you can select add roles and features. So click this, and now it is asking before you begin, you can skip the page by default. It is just a basic information. So here you have to click next only, and here it is asking installation type. You can see here like role based or feature based installation, or remote desktop service installation. So basically we go with this configuration only. Configure a single server by adding role services and feature here. And if you are using this option, remote desktop services installation, so install a required role service for virtual desktop infrastructure, which is VDI, to create virtual machine based or session based desktop. So generally we use this role based feature. And now it will ask for selection, server selection. So if you have multiple selections, so where you want to install, or like you can have select virtual hard disk. So if we don't have any virtual hard disk and all, so just we want to go with this server only. Okay, and click next. Now here it will ask which role you want to install. So we are going with Active Directory, like which one you want, Active Directory certificate service. So I will talk about this in coming up videos. As of now, we are going to install Active Directory domain service, because we need to have one Active Directory, we need to have one domain. Why we are using? Because it provides lots of services apart from this domain service. Okay, and Active Directory is like some information you have, and it is actively available throughout your enterprise about your resources, objects, computer machine, whatever you are connecting in your network. So it will have that information, and you can access it anytime from anywhere. Okay, and you can read this little bit description. Active Directory domain services store information about object on the network and make this information available to users and network administrator, server administrator, ADDS Uses domain controller to give network user access to permitted resources anywhere on the network through a single logon process. Okay, apart from this, we will see couple of things, how we can use Active Directory and how it is useful in IT, or how we can secure our infrastructure. So here guys, couple of feature will be installed automatically, like .NET group policy management. Group policy management is core for management, remote server administration tools. So these will be installed automatically. Okay, in Windows PowerShell. So I have not selected anything, so I'm just clicking next here, and it is telling Active Directory domain service. Okay, again you can read couple of things here, things to note, like and here it is telling you Active Directory domain service require a DNS server to be installed on the network. So we should have one DNS server also. If you do not have DNS server installed, you will be prompted to install DNS server role on this machine. So you should either have separate DNS server, but it should be on network, or you can install here only. Okay, so just click next, and it is asking confirmation. So this much things are going to be installed, and you can check mark this restart the destination server automatically. If required, click yes and just give install. Okay, so this installation has been started, the installation process, as you can see here is starting installation, and these many things are going to be installed. And you can close this if you want, or you can minimize this, and you can do other things also while this installation is going on, like this. And if you have any other work and like this, so here this is your notification area where you will be getting all the notification what and all is happening. Like still you can see this feature installation is going on. Once it is done, it will tell you like what and all you need to do further. So guys, this is how simply we can install Active Directory, and I will show you the rest of part. So as of now it is installing that role only. We have to promote this server. For that we just need to wait until this role is installed. So once this role is installed, we will get confirmation installation completed successfully. Then we will have to promote this server. Promoting this server means we need to install, we need to give domain name and couple of password. Okay, basically what and all information is required we need to provide. So again the DNS and all. So as you can see here, that configuration required installation succeeded. So here if you close this, as you can see here, promote this server as a domain controller, it is asking. Or if I close this again, if I go to this notification area here, I can see the same thing, post deployment configuration. So deployment is done, that role got installed. Now you have to promote this server. So promote this server to domain controller, click this. Okay, and you are getting this screen. So now you got three options. Select deployment operation, like add domain controller to existing domain. If you have one already running domain controller, then you can use this option. Add a new domain to existing forest. If you have forest, if you have multiple operating system, multiple domain controllers, then you can add there also, or you can create new. So we will use both the options in coming up videos, my 4th or 5th 6th video. So as of now we need to create new forest. Okay, this is first domain in a network. So I'm giving guys india.com. I gave india.com name to my domain. Okay, and it is fresh, it is first. In next video we will use that existing domain as well as, and this existing forest as well as. So you just need to click next here and follow the instruction. So guys, it is telling you like specify domain controller capabilities. So what kind of capabilities it should have, and it is also telling you functional level, domain functional level. So these are the these two functional level will increase functionality. Okay, if you select, if you give more or higher version of operating system. So we have 2019 here, I'm giving. So I'm giving to it will take your previous operating system version. So I'm giving 2016 only. And let me show you something here. So as you can see here, we are going to install 2019. So you have to give which one it should support. I mean previous one. So domain function level should be 2016 here, or this function forest function level also you can change if required. So it is better to give with the second last higher version. Okay, and it is asking now DNS you want to install or not. So DNS is required, so I'm going to install DNS here only, and global catalog. Okay, and it is telling one more read-only domain controller. So I will tell you about in detail what is read-only domain controller in my next video. So you just need to give password here, which is your directory service restore mode. So give one password, and just hit next here. Okay, and it is asking create DNS delegation. So a delegation for DNS server cannot be created because the authoritative parent zone cannot be found. So you just click this, leave this as default. You do not need to do anything here. And here it will show you your NetBIOS name, that domain name what we have done just now. So it is coming India. Okay, so just click next here, and it will tell you where each and everything is going to be stored, all the database. So database folder will be like Windows and TDS. Okay, and this log files will be stored on NTDS folder, and sysvol is going to be Windows folder. Okay, these are the by default location. So you can change if you want, but better it is like go with the default only. And I'm just clicking next. So it is, you know, review your options, what and all we are going to install on this. Okay, and just click next. And if you want, you can export this to a Windows PowerShell script to automate additional installation. Okay, so I'm not doing anything. If required, I will tell you in coming up videos. So guys, it will check couple of things like, you know, prerequisites, like whether you have given the IP address, complete IP address, proper IP address or not, because IP until you don't give, you won't be able to install it, and it should be connected to your network. TCP service should be running. So all got completed here. All prerequisites check passed successfully. Click install to begin the installation, or you can click show more. So I'm not doing that, and it is telling you a couple of things here. And if anything is wrong, then you will get error here, and you will have to fix. Then only you will be able to install Active Directory. So just click install, and guys, that installation process has been started here. As you can see, it is telling started, and view detailed operation result here. Couple of more things here. So waiting for DNS installation to finish. So it will take a couple of minutes, and once it is done, we will have Active Directory installed domain controller on this server, which is a DNS server itself, and global catalog itself, and Active Directory. So that process is going on here, creating directory partition configuration, like CN configuration, couple of things as you can see here. Securing machine software, securing machine system, Kubernetes policies, configuring DNS service on this computer, DNS server service. So these are all required to make one Active Directory functional properly. And if anything is missing, your server will not work, your activities will not be performing well. So each and everything should get properly installed. So installation is taking a little bit time, because it will install a couple of things. And if you go here, DNS now reflecting here, you got group policy management. Okay, users and computers, and just click here. So still it is going on, that is why it is coming like that. So until it is not completed, you won't be able to view it properly. So wait for that. Nothing will be opening until it is done completely. Nothing in the sense what and all we are going to install, like even group policy management won't be working properly. So guys, installation is done here. As you can see here, here this server was successfully configured as domain controller. Now reboot is required, so you should give one reboot so that each and everything what and all is required can be installed or settled down properly. So my server got restarted once that installation is done, and we will verify. So we just need to wait for a minute to get that logon window, logon screen. And guys, in next video I'll be talking about how to install additional domain controller and how to create child domain, how to install core server, then how to install and configure RODC server. Okay, so be in touch, and don't forget to leave comments and your ideas if I can improve my videos more and make it more effective. So applying computer settings. This is first time log into this computer, so it will apply a couple of things. After creating the domain controller or installation of Active Directory, it is taking some time because this is the first time login, so it will take a little bit time. Applying computer setting. So guys, here I got the window. Let me give Control or Delete, and now as you can see here, it is telling me India/administrator. So I'm going with my domain administrator only. Username to login, Active Directory, and we will see at the first window. So we got our Active Directory here. So now if you go and verify a couple of things, so if you go to your local server, so now it is telling you india.com. Earlier it was work group, and yes, this is my DC name, a computer name, and same thing. Like here I should change, this is coming something different. I will select India as per my time zone. So this is my India, and okay, click it. So as of now it is 8 AM here in India. So let me verify from my physical machine also. So 8:33 AM, 8:33 AM, not exactly here. So I can again go to same option. I will go from here only. This one again, it is coming same. It should not come. Hey, what is this? I should select my India, Chennai, Calcutta, and all. So now it will give me correct time, 8:33 AM, 5/11 of 5th 2019. So everything is looking good now. And if you want, you can enable remote desktop from here. Just select this and click apply. Okay. And if you want NIC teaming, so NIC teaming is not required as of now for me, and still it is telling allow. Okay, so we'll refresh it once. Okay, so remote desktop is got enabled remote management. So guys, this is what we have installed here, and you can go to here tools. Here if you go to Active Directory, users and computers, and click this, so you will get your complete information here about your domain. So each and everything is as of now, you know, default. We have not created anything extra. India.com is my domain name. I got couple of built-in user created with this operating system. If you go to computers, so you can't see any computer as of now because we have not added any computer, and only one domain controller we have, which is our Active Directory, main Active Directory, and this is foreign security principles. Nothing is there. Manage service accounts, here nothing is there. If you go to users, so again you will get all the default created users and groups information. So guys, this is how we can deploy Active Directory, and the rest of configuration, rest of requirement I will show you in my next video, what and all we need to create user group and organizational units, how you should create and all. Okay, so just let me do it here only. So I'm creating, like, you know, my one organizational unit. Okay, and I'm giving India only. So like this you can create, and for example inside this I'm creating couple of things, like, you know, new. I'm creating first of all group. So only I'm giving groups like this. Okay, groups, oh sorry, spelling mistake, groups, user groups, this one. And I'm creating another, like my computers. I will keep all the computers here. Organizational unit, go to computers, this is my computers OU. Okay, and I will create one more here, like create one more servers. Okay, so just let me refresh it and let's see what it came. India, oh my god, it's coming. Let me refresh. Only computers and servers came. Where is my users, man? Let me go to this. Oh, inside this came only groups here. Okay, so I don't want this group. I should remove this group. Okay, I just need to create one more OU by name itself group. So you just need to give groups. Yes, sorry for that. Okay, and you should create now one. Let me check computers. Inside this nothing is there, servers nothing is there, groups nothing is there. Just click India once again and click users here. So I have created four basic organizational units, and we will use all those things one by one in coming up videos. For example, if you go to domain controller, so if you want to move this, you can move to your server, India server OUs, like this you can keep. Okay, so guys, this is what the basic information about how to deploy Active Directory. So I hope this video will be informative, and for more you can subscribe channel, and next videos I'll be talking about some other thing. As you can see here, group policy, now it will work. If you go to DNS will come, and DNS will give you basic information, what and all it got installed at the time of installation and whatever was required. So just let's have a look here also. So you should go to forward lookup zone in India.com. So it created one host record, host record, and couple of things, NS record, service of authority record. So this is basic thing and basic requirement. So guys, till then, bye bye, have a nice time, and next video I will see you. Till then, bye bye, thanks for watching for this video.